things about you. So what do you like about this defense and how it plays to your strengths?
The defense is really creative. It's a lot of thinking, but we're professionals, so that just comes with the game. But it'll be, I think, challenging for opposing offenses to kind of figure out what we're in. If you go back and watch just like the Baltimore film and everything like that, you'll see how difficult it was for any quarterback in the league to kind of get anything on them.
What's the difficulty in getting the concepts down? Because he said it's not so much about the plays,
Mm-hmm.
it's the communication and the concepts.
And that's exactly, you're actually right there. It's the communication. It's every play, every movement on the offense, every shift, every motion, something has to be communicated. We're never just sitting back in one defense. So it's really creative, really fun defense, but you got to be on the details.
Switching at the snap, how new is that for you? And just being so multiple right at the snap, is that new for you in your career?
I would say fairly new. I mean, a lot of this is pre-snap. Like pre-snap is give the quarterback the same look every single time. We don't want them to know that we're in cover 3, cover 1, cover 4, cover 2, whatever it may be. So it's I mean, like I say, you got to be just really poised in this defense.
You visited with several teams during the free agency period. What jumped out about Seattle that made this the place you wanted to continue your career?
I mean, I wanted to go to a contender. I wanted to go to a just a bigger market. I felt like Seattle was the perfect place, plenty of opportunity. I'm going into a team with a head coach that's defensive minded, and quite frankly, out of San Francisco and Seattle, the taxes as well. So I had to think about that. So.
Has this defense or this coaching staff forced you to change the way that you study personally so that you can be a better leader on the team?
Yeah, not so much study film, but study just internally as far as the calls. You have to, especially playing that safety position. You are you the leader back there, so you gotta really know everything. Like you have to communicate to multiple people. I want to play the cornerback, the wheelbacker, the nickel. The mic. So you constantly have to tell people where you're coming down to, calls where it might get you in or out of blitzes and stuff like that. So it's definitely challenged me as far as studying just the game internally.
With the confusion, you talked about wanting to create confusion with the offense. How else do you do that aside from making everything look the same at the start?
I mean, you can do opposite as well. Like you could, like I say before, we could come out and we could try to give the opposing quarterback the same look every play, or we can show opposite of where we're dropping to and show to where we're going to or whatever it may be. Show zone, show man. So we can also mix it up like that. But for the most part, we want to kind of just keep a shell on everything.
You're early in the installation process, obviously, but from a position standpoint, how does what Mike McDonald and his staff are asking you to do compare to what you did with the Chargers and with the Jaguars?
I pretty much did the similar things. I know that in the past I played like that dime role as well, and we've even talked about that here as well. But we want to just make sure we take it position at a time. So let's learn the strong safety first. Let's learn the free safety first. Then maybe we can start when we get into those big nickel, big sub packages. Then we can start plugging different guys in because our safety room is pretty versatile. So I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll have defenses where it'll be 3 safety looks and everything like that. And even going back to Baltimore, you see them with a lot of just 3 safeties and stuff like that. So.
Speaking of that, Rayshawn, when you see the success of Kyle Hamilton and James Stone adding defense like this, how excited does that make you about what you guys might be able to do back there this year?
Yeah, it's very exciting. You just mentioned 2 guys that had high success in this defense, and I want to say Chauncey Gardner played in a similar defense as well. And when he was with Philly. So, I mean, just looking at the numbers and the stats from those players, they like I just said, they had high success in this defense. And, I mean, we're looking forward to doing the same thing.
I don't know if you were over there when Mike McDonald was talking about Witherspoon, but just a little bit of time you've been around Devin Witherspoon, what have been your thoughts of his game?
Yeah, he's a really talented young player. For him to be, not the biggest guy, he plays with a lot of heart out there. You can see it even from here. And then his I was just thinking about this today actually, but his breaking on the ball is just elite. Like it's some of the best I've probably ever seen. I was literally just thinking about it today. I saw him break up 2 passes, and the receiver had a step or two on him, and closing speed is crazy. He just gets right to the ball, undercuts the ball. So he's gonna make a lot of plays as he's, been doing, coming off of last season.
Who talks more, you or him?
It might be a tie. I know he talks in practice a lot. I kind of just I'm learning in practice. I know these are my teammates, but once I get in the game, I don't really know you like that. I'm gonna kind of talk to you.
What are you learning about your head coach, whether it's personality-wise or coaching style?
The main thing is he's patient. He knows that it's day 1, day 2 of OTAs right now out on the field, and he knows there's gonna be some mistakes, but as far as mentally, but the effort has to be there, obviously, because that's something like you don't really have to teach, and just little small things like that. But as far as just learning the game, he kind of lets that happen, organically, and not kind of he's not, you might drop down or go somewhere you're not supposed to, and he's like, you know what, let's learn from it, let's change it right here. You saw it now, then I expect for you to kind of start, cleaning it up.
And then, just as a reminder, did you take a visit to the 49ers, or did they sign you before?
No, I took a visit to the 49ers. So I went here first, then the 49ers. And I had 2 more visits set up, but Seattle called, made an offer. Then, they matched it, obviously, but going back to those taxes out here, I was like, I'm gonna go out here. Yeah.
Come on, the view from the practice facility is pretty good.
Oh, yeah. No, this is great. This is like, I was just saying that the other day, like, I'm on a lake, looking at bald eagles fly like across the sky and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's a little cold out here, but it's cool. Yeah.
Anything else? Thanks for
All right, thank you. Yeah.